Hey everyone, I'm Erica. Welcome. Today we're talking about driving traffic to your blog. This is actually a blog post that I'm writing for you guys, and I show you step by step everything you need to do with your Pinterest account to be able to drive traffic back to your blog post immediately after you hit the publish button. So I'm going to be showing you techniques that no one else talks about unless you go ahead and sign up for their courses and so on. I'm going to be showing you what it takes, what you need to do, what all of the other bloggers are doing to drive huge and massive amount of traffic to their blogs and their blog posts. So let's get started. You have to read the whole article and it's going to show you everything you need to do, but this video is specifically about getting your keywords, adding your descriptions and your alt text, your images to your blog post, how to hide them once you add them to your blog post so that they do not show to your audience, but they are easily pinnable to Pinterest, and what you need to do after you pin these blog post images onto Pinterest. So your first step is actually finding your keywords. Now the keywords I used for this particular blog post was how to drive traffic to your blog post. Now, the best part about getting keywords or researching keywords on Pinterest is that as you begin to type into the search box, you have other related terms that people are searching for. They begin to pop up. So if I did not add the how to or to your blog post and I just typed in drive traffic, it is going to come up with extra keywords that I can use for my blog post title. Now that is not all you can do with these keywords. These keywords are there to add in your alt text, and these are for your images that you are actually going to pin to Pinterest. These are keywords that you need to remember, or you can come back and search for them later when you are creating your descriptions and alt text. Anyway, this is one way of finding your keywords. Now, if you go ahead and choose one of these, like I did, drive traffic to your blog, and you go ahead and click on that, it is gonna pull up this guided search bar. One tip for you when you are using the guided search bar, you want to start from right to left, because the right to left is what is commonly searched for on Pinterest, what is ranking, what people actually search for on a daily basis. So that is how Pinterest works. It actually works, the search bar works from right to left. So let me just add one of these to my keywords. It could be drive traffic to your blog or website. As you can see, it creates a long tail keyword that you can also use in your alt text. So let me just remove this website part of the keywords and just keep it opened to this. I'm going to leave this open and we're going to go back to the blog post. But before we do that, just want to cover a few key, I don't know how you call it, just they're very important tips that you need to consider. Now, when you're creating images for Pinterest, I need you to remember that you need to create high quality images, tall images, bold fonts, and your images need to be high definition. When you go onto Pinterest to search for certain something, you're gonna actually pin the most beautiful image, or the one that catches your eye right away, or the ones with really catchy call to action. Like, you won't believe how much traffic you can get if you just apply this simple trick or something like that. We're all used to clickbaits, and clickbaits get clicked easily and more than other really high ranking posts. So by going ahead and put yourself in the position of the viewer, it's going to make it so much easier to be able to create content that people actually like. Now that we've covered that, there's one more important tip I want to give you guys. Pinterest takes at least 5 days to index to your pin and rank your pin on the Pinterest search. So if you go ahead and create a blog post today using all of these keywords and these tactics that I'm about to show you, they're gonna rank your blog post or indexed it within the next 5 days. Now that is not all. Pinterest these days are actually ranking pins due to the amount of comments or repins that particular pin has. So like you see these ones that are ranking, if we go ahead and we click on one of these, you're gonna see that this pin is ranking this high because it has 11 comments. Now your pin could have 2 comments under there or even 1 comment, and that is what is gonna rank your pin. So I have this blog post that I created a week ago, and then I created images for them that I saved to Pinterest. Now all of the rest of the images, it has been about a week since I created those images. Only one of them actually ranks right now in the search results for that particular term. And why? Because it has been repinned 3 times and has 1 comment. So that is why I actually tell you guys to go ahead and create dummy Pinterest accounts that you can use to comment under your money pins. That is what is gonna rank it. Because Pinterest is a search engine, guys, and it works like Google. The more backlinks you have, the more likability, the more shareability your pin is, the more Pinterest is gonna show it to other people. It's like social proof. So I'm not going to keep this video long. Let's go to the blog post, and I'm going to show you how you should create your images and add your alt text and hide it within your blog post. Let's scroll down. Now this blog post actually has 10 images within this blog post alone, but you're only seeing 1 because I only want 1 to be visible to my audience. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Now this image, this is what you want to do. You want to just click on it and take this pen icon. Click on that pen icon, and this is where you want to add your alt text. So I'm going to change this to effective methods to help you learn how to drive traffic to your website or blog. So as you see here, I showed you that this is the following keywords for this particular phrase: website, tips, social media. You want to add these in your alt text. So effective methods to help you learn how to drive traffic to your blog post, to your website. And okay, you want to add all of these. Now you add these keywords into your alt text, but you make it readable to people. So I'm showing using completely, I forgot to add the completely free methods. Using completely free methods to complete it all. Oh my God, that's terrible. Anyway, you get the picture. You're gonna write let's go ahead and rewrite this. So this post will show you some of the most effective ways to drive traffic to your blog using to your blog or website using social media and Pinterest. So get ready to be blown away with these tips. So you see how I added all of my keywords within the alt text of this image. So we're going to go ahead and click the update button, and that is it. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and hide your images. So let's go to the text tab, and this is how you're going to be able to hide your images. This is the code of the image that we just created the alt text for. So before the image, right where it begins, before that, you want to add this code. Add a bracket, type in div, and then you want to space and style equals semicolon display, and this, I don't know how you call that, two little dots. You type in none and another semicolon and then a bracket. At the end of the image, this is where it ends, you want to add bracket slash div and another bracket. So once you add this piece of code at the beginning and the end of your image, it is gonna make the image invisible. So here is the blog post. As you can see, the image disappeared. Now this one blog post has 10 images in it and they're invisible. And all of the images contain alt text with highly search for keywords on Pinterest that people are actually searching for. So we've added the alt text and we've hidden the images, and now we're gonna go ahead. So let's go ahead and click the publish button. This video that I'm recording is actually for this blog post, but I'm gonna publish it for now and show you what happens after you've published the post, what you need to do. Here is the blog post that we've just written. Okay, so as you scroll all the way down, you're not going to see any images on here. Now, if I go ahead and clicked on the Pin It button, the Pin It browser button, I'm going to show you what's going to pop up for this particular blog post. Here are all the images that I created for this one blog post. So I'm going to go ahead and save the images to a secret board. I am going to, now as you can see under here, this is all of the keywords that we used within our alt text. They pop up as descriptions that are readable and they contain all of the keywords. So I'm going to go ahead and save this to a secret board that I just created. I am going to save all of these images to my secret board. I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time. I'm going to save this one to the secret board, and no one else can access the board, only me. So after I have added the images to my secret board, this is what I do next. Let's open up the board And here are two of the pins that I just created. Now one, I go ahead and save this to all of the group boards that I have on my profile. And just remember that the group boards should be in your niche, and you don't want to just go ahead and save them to any kind of group board. Number two is I schedule them with Tailwind. So then I schedule these pins to go out at certain times of the day when my audience are actually active on Pinterest. So, okay, so I'm just going to save this for later. And I will actually go into Tailwind and I'm going to schedule them for them to go out at certain times of the day. I'm going to leave a link for this in the description. You can use a free version of Tailwind to go ahead and use. You can schedule up to 100 pins per month with a free plan. You can go ahead and use that. So I'm going to create a separate tutorial on how you can use Tailwind to go ahead and, how do you call it, send out your pins at specific times of the day. So yeah, these are some of the pins that I just added for this one blog post. As you can see, here's the title at the top. It is a rich pin, a highly ranking factor, and as you can see at the bottom, blog traffic tips, and all of the keywords that I want to rank for are actually in there. Now I have 10 pins leading back to one blog post that I am going to go ahead and save this one right now to some of the group boards that I am a member of. Let's go to save this to affiliate marketing. Okay, affiliate marketing, social media marketing, how to make money online. And I'm going to save this to one of the other. Okay. Then one more board is social media marketing. Now you can use Tailwind to schedule this to go out to all the boards that you wanted to go out to at certain times of the day. Or you can just do this manually once you've, and I want to remove that from my secret board, so I'm going to put it to my board for all of the pins from my website. So I've done that. I'm going to go ahead and add all the rest of my pins on here that I want people to go ahead, and it's going to drive traffic back to my website. I am also going to use some of my other dummy accounts to come on here and comment under these pins. I'm going to repin them to my other boards, and I'm going to comment under them. This is what is going to pop them up into the search engines, and people are going to start repinning my pin. And this is how you drive traffic back to your blog. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you got to use these tips and techniques. You guys are awesome as always, and have an awesome evening.